Time is, I would say about 8 o'clock. Right now I'm starting my morning exercise routine, and I'm looking at the mirror. I says, damn, I look good. I'm 72 years old. I'm in the best shape of my life. You know what that means? Best shape. This year, 31 pull-ups, 5-minute plank, 1,000 push-ups in 1 hour. And right now, I'm going to tell you some secrets. Number one, you gotta love yourself. I look at myself in the mirror pretty much every day. I say, damn, I look good. Where's the mirror? Can you see the mirror? 1 second. That's it. Every single day. Now, I have a lot of imperfections. You know what it means? A lot of imperfections. But that's just the way it is. Almost not quite a six-pack, but my goal is to have a six-pack someday. So number one, you gotta love yourself. Number two, it's all my book. I wrote 2 books. Number one is called Low Fat, Raw Vegan Lifestyle. Number 2 is Fruit Love. My opinion, the best books out there. Easy to read. Easy to read, follow the protocol. Easy to read, follow the protocol. And at 72 years old, you'll be rocking. Not hobbling. Not like crunching, not like this, not like that. You'll be ready to rock and roll. Which means I never have a bad day ever. Almost never have a bad day. Almost never ever. I just kind of go with the flow. Go with the flow, go with the flow. You get up, downs, ups and downs. But every minute's a moment of gratitude. Number 2. Species-specific diet. In my book, species-specific diet. You know what that means? Guess what I eat mostly? Mostly fruit. I would say at least 85% fruit. I do have some cooked food here and there, maybe 2-3 times a week. My diet is bananas, avocados, dates, watermelon, blackberries, raspberries, some apples, some pears. Mostly my smoothies. Nuts regular. Number 3, exercise. My rock is always my rebounder, at least twice a day. You know why? 2 reasons. 3 reasons. And you can see it. I jump up and down. Boom, 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 boom. I double my weight. That means every cell gets lifted 135 times. 135 times. Boom, 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 boom. The second reason is even though I jump maybe 2-3 inches off the ground, all the weight on my shoulders gets lifted up. That means I'm able to glide and fly like an eagle because there's no weight on my shoulders. Even though momentarily it just stays with me. Number 3. Number 3 is really important. I do a lot of cancer, you know what I mean? Lately I'm doing a lot of brain cancer, thyroid cancer, you name it, I deal with it. And I always tell them the same thing. Love yourself. Focus on fruit. Rebounding. Works on 3 levels. Acceleration up, deceleration down, gravitational pull down. So when you have 3 separate energies on a single plane, all the waste that surrounds each cell gets flushed out. Then you have something called TH cells. We have millions and trillions of them in our body. What they do is they go any cancer cell they have and destroys it. It has something called hydrogen peroxide. That's how it works. The body knows what to do, get out of its way. Body knows what to do, get out of its way. As I said, I do a lot of cancer, and most people really, they want to go chemotherapy, they want to go to medicine. Boom, boom, boom. We are designed not to get sick. You know what it means? We have 75 trillion cells working together in unison. They don't know how to get sick. That's my housemate just walked by. Hi.
Hi.
You got girl housemates. That's what happens when you're 72 years old. You get all these young housemates. Nothing romantic, Gets a lot of surrounded by young blood. And sometimes guys, you know, it doesn't really matter. Anyway, has something called TH cell. They have something called hydrogen peroxide. They'll go to any cancer cell that you have and destroy it. Top of line, over the top. Next, big factor. I mean, everything counts. You know what that means? It's not just food, it's your sleep, it's the way you look at life, it's your love, your self-confidence, it's everything. Everything. Keep in mind, you don't want to complain about life, you don't want to complain about people, because your cells understand English. That's really hard to understand. Your cells don't want to hear your shit on a daily basis. So, sleep. Take a look at sleep. Fourth fact. In my book, I also talk about in Fruit Love, which means this is one of my secrets. I stop eating at 5:36 daily. It means for me, my eating time is from 10 to 5, 10 to 6. Sometimes 10 to 4, mostly 10 to 6, 10 to 5:30, 10 to 5, 7 hours. At 5 o'clock, I stop eating. Do you know what that means? I stop eating the whole freaking day until the next day. That's 15, 16, 17, 18 hours with no food and no water. I get most of my water from fruit. I drink very little water except in a smoothie. In case you get my secret, listen, I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying even you should do this. This works for me. 72 years old, I feel like a rock. You know what that means? Like a rock. I mean, what do? You feel like a rock. I feel at 72 years old, I'm just beginning life. Just beginning. Not ending. Not able to retire. In fact, I made a commitment to work till I'm 90. That's my commitment. And then I'll think about it. That means I have 18 solid years left. That means I'm equivalent to a 32-year-old guy who's going to work to 50. I'm equivalent to a 25-year-old guy who's going to work to 50. Because, see, that's the way it is. That's the way it is. I'm getting younger. Boom, boom, boom. Rock and roll. Living dream. Super excited. That's the way it is. Fifth factor is fresh air and sunshine. That's one of my weakest points. I really don't get that much fresh air. The thing is, I do have a lot of plants around me. I do have a lot of plants around me. And what I do, I walk every day. Not much, but I do walk, and then it starts summertime, I'll be more outside. Sixth factor is water. In my case, water is my fruit. Most of my water comes from fruit. Seventh factor, and that's the we just talked about briefly, is fasting. Generally, I stop eating at 5:36 and don't eat until 10 o'clock the next day. That's my secret for staying young, rock and roll. I mean, how many guys do you know that are 72 years old, take off their shirt and brag about it? That's top of the line, over the top. Almost 72, take off my shirt and brag about it. You know, that's the way it is. And at 72 years old, I'm gonna eat spring chicken. Spring chicken. I got a lot of girls who hang around me. Nothing romantic, but a lot of girls. I mean, I'm not really interested in romance. It's going to take away from my my goals unless they want to be on the same page. And not too many girls want to work with a guy 16, 18 hours a day, works all the time. Spare time goes shopping, videotapes, YouTubes, and that's what he thinks about all day long. My mind is no disease in this world, not zero. Every disease I do a lot of cancer, a lot of cancer. First question I ask them, what do you eat? What do you eat? What time you go to bed? Who do you surround yourself with? Is it do you have a bad job? Are you in a place you don't like working? Are you in a bad relationship? Is it not working? Not. Number one, love yourself. I don't depend on anybody for my happiness. Zero. You know what that means? I won't be disappointed. Don't depend on anybody for my happiness. You gotta depend on yourself. You gotta love yourself unconditionally all the time with all of the flaws. Anyway, this is what I felt like doing. What should I do? Boom, boom, boom. This is my bedroom. I got a lot of art. Got a lot of plants. Boom, boom, boom. A lot of surrounding, a lot of happiness. Today's my day off, and guess what I'm going to do today? Shop, babysit. Go to go shopping, exercise, and then shopping. A lot of my social life is based on shopping, working, and I got to do some writing later. Meet some people today. Boom, boom. Have a party for little Ricky. And then I'm doing some labels with my housemate Carrie. He's also doing garden back there. Super excited about that. Anyway, live from my house. Bye.